Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl Patuti Sparkles, and I'm back at it again today with a new video. I guess if you have been a frequent watcher, when you see me start vlogging at night you definitely know that I'm going to work. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what it feels like working as a stock replenishment assistant. So I do the night shift. Oops, the light. So today I'm going to be sharing with you what I do, how much I make, if I'm able to pay my school fee, everything about my job in the UK. Now this is me at work. I work as a stock replenishment assistant at the big stores in the UK, and my job is to literally stock up the shelf. Okay, I do the night shift. When you go to a store, by the time you get there in the morning, the shelves are full with stocks. Okay, you have fresh produce. Well, it is us, me, and other people that does this. So my job is to get new produce, make sure that they are on the exact stock, where the prices are the right sizes, and this is what I do all night for between 9 to 10 hours depending on the shift that I pick. Doing this job, there is something we call first in, first out. So when you're stocking new produce, you make sure you check the date and put the old ones in front and the new ones at the back, so that you're not selling expired stuff. So is stock replenishment a stressful job? Well, you'll be the judge of that. I am either standing or kneeling for 10 hours. And to be honest, you cannot blame, maybe the job, like, oh, they are not making people sit. That's just how the job is. You can't sit down and be stalking. A lot of the shelves are always like people's height, so there's no way you can sit and stalk. It would not be efficient. So for 10 hours, 9 hours, or 8 hours, depending on how many hours I feel like picking, I get to stand, bend, or kneel like this. So that's the only way you can do the job. Okay. So the yellow thing I'm putting in my pocket is a cutter. To be honest, it's risky what I'm doing because I can cut myself. I'm not supposed to put it in the pocket. There's supposed to be like a string to hold it to my trouser, but I didn't bring it with me today, so I have to put it in my back pocket. So I use the cutter to cut like the plastic, the sellotape that was used to hold the product. Some products you won't need to use the cutter, some you will need to. So after I'm done, because we recycle the cartons, you try and make it flat, open it, and put it on a rack or something. On how fast you are, you can work on more than 1 hour or more than 2 hours for the whole shift. Majorly, most times you should work on about 2 hours, but most of the time I work on 3 to 4 hours. So and also depending on how much produce or products or stocks that you get on a particular hour. Somehow you can get like 3 to 4 pallets. Believe me, you might not be able to stock that, in fact, for your whole shift. And sometimes, depending on the kind of how, maybe the products are big and you can just big cartons, you can just stock it and all that. So that's quite easier. Like this how now, the cartons are a little bit smaller, so it might take a little bit longer for you to finish this how. I know the question that a lot of people might want to ask is, how much do I make and am I able to pay for my tuition fee with this job? Well, we are going to calculate it together. So I make between £10 to £13 per hour, depending on where you are working. Some stores pay as low as £9 per hour. So it all depends on where you are working. So, but I would say at least on an average, I make £10 per hour. It's very rare to make the £13. Most times the £13 is for midnight work, which is just from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. So that's like the extra three on it, but it is not everywhere. Some stores pay £9. So for me, I make about £10 in a night. Now I am only permitted to work 20 hours in a week. Let's say I get to work full 20 hours in a week. That is £200 in a week. 200 times 4, that's £800 in a month. So yeah, I make about £800 every month. And how do I pay my bills? How do I pay my school fee? Okay, let's keep watching. Just see how I do my job, because we are actually missing the point here that I'm working so hard to do this job. Now, I don't know where you're staying in the UK, but I want to believe that at least in a month, your bills per month should be about 500 for both your rent, food and transportation. I want to believe you can't spend less than that. Okay, so let's say on someone making 800 and you already pay 500 for your bills, it's remaining 300. Can you use 300 to pay your school fee? Well, that's going to be on you, and there are going to be other bills, unforeseen circumstances that I'm very sure of. So this is just me sharing with you what I make, what I do, and if it's enough to pay school fee or not. But my advice when you're coming to UK is please make sure you have at least half of your school fee. So if you're going to be saving the remaining 300, at least it's going to just be to balance up half of this tuition fee. But now I also heard that people that work in healthcare NHS job can actually work for more than 20 hours. If that's the case, then maybe you would definitely be able to make something for your tuition fee. But if you're not doing NHS job, you're not allowed to work more than 20 hours. This is going to be the end of my video. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.